Hey, what's up guys? Trent here. It's Sunday for me here right now at the time of this recording. I hope you had a great weekend. Thanks for taking a break from your March Madness viewing to tune into this video. Sundays are always a day of reflection for me. It's one of my favorite days in the week because I don't feel a pressure to do anything socially, and it gives me the opportunity to slow down, really look at where am I at in life and how am I working towards the outcomes I want and the things I want to bring into my life. If you're not where you are at in life today, I think that this message is really going to resonate with you. I was thinking about what is something every salesperson needs to know, really every person in general. I'm a 25-year-old guy. I live by myself, pretty motivated. I make daily YouTube videos. This is day, I think, 74 in a row. So if you're still watching, make sure to smash the like button and subscribe to the channel to show your support. We're trying to grow. We're trying to reach 100,000 subscribers. But what I wanted to share with you guys and what I was thinking about is I usually wake up a little bit hungover on Sunday. I eat pretty poorly on Saturdays, which I'm not happy about. But I always lay in my bed and I think, okay, am I happy? Am I doing what I want to be doing? Am I excited to start the week? And I really do love Mondays. So if you're in a position where you don't like what you're doing going into Monday, you probably need to think about what you're doing. But that plays into the message I want to share with you guys today. So many of you reach out to me on LinkedIn and leave notes in the comments below asking about, hey, how long should I stay in this job for? What should I do in order to get the appropriate level of experience and then hop companies to this better product or experience? Everyone's always looking for that next thing. Everyone's always looking for, okay, I'm overlooking what I'm doing now because what's next? I'm always thinking what's next too, but I think a lot of people underappreciate what they have right in front of them and the opportunities that you have presently. And what I want to share with this, guys, is recognize what you're doing today is really important and going to shape the future you want to build. How would you react to this statement if I said, spend the first 10 years of your career really mastering your skill, and the next 10 years then capitalizing and maximizing your earnings from that skill? A lot of us in sales have the unique opportunity to make a lot of money now while also mastering sales, interpersonal skills, communication, technical expertise, product knowledge, confidence, written, verbal communication. There's a lot that goes into it, guys. But I want to share the message of asking you, are you playing the long game or are you just playing the short-term game? Oh, the grass is greener at that other company. Oh, it's my manager's fault I'm not performing. Oh, due to these circumstances out of my control, I'm not winning right now, guys. I want to share with you guys that I don't feel like I'm winning right now, and I'm not trying to win right now. I don't need to win right now. I'm only 25, and winning right now doesn't matter. I'm happy to lose each day for the next couple years because I know that my actions now are going to shape the future I want to build. It's going to help me attract the level of wealth I want in my life, the people I want to surround myself with, and you need to be willing to sacrifice in order to get there, guys. And I just wanted to reiterate to you that I'm playing the long game, and I would really encourage you guys to play the long game as well if you're not already. A couple notes I had on this, guys, is that first and foremost, you need to get really good at what you're doing right now. And many of us, in the title of this video, every salesperson needs to know this. You're most likely in sales, and I've realized if I don't make direct content for salespeople, then it typically doesn't resonate with this community. So as for salespeople, what I'm doing is I'm trying to master my craft. I'm trying to master what questions do I ask? How do I understand my customers' needs? How do I align my solution to those pains to solve their challenges? How do I uncover the economic decision maker? How do I uncover their timeline? How do I be humble enough and comfortable enough to recognize that I don't know everything and I need to really show up each and every day and be a servant leader to my customers and understand where they're coming from so that I can try and help them out? How do I understand the competitive landscape? How do I make sure I'm aligning to their budget? There's so much that goes into sales, guys. How do I find people to talk to? Pipeline generation. That's pretty much what we talk about on this channel. There's so much that goes into sales that each day you have the opportunity to master it. So if you're not where you want to be, if you're not closing the numbers you want, if you're not generating enough pipeline, you need to figure out how can you get better and really master that skill, because that's going to help you really capitalize on your earnings later in life. You don't need to be winning right now. Next, guys, is you need to condense time. Think about the resources we have in our life. There's money, unlimited money out there. We're trying to get our customers to give us their money in the form of buying our solution. So there's unlimited money out there. You guys, they're printing money every day. Think about these stimulus checks. There's trillions of dollars being flooded into the marketplace. There's infinite money out there, guys. If you work hard, especially many of us who watch this are in America, The opportunities are endless. It's never been easier than right now at this time period in life. This time period right now, as of March 21st, 2021, there's the internet, guys. There's so many companies out there doing so well. So many people are doing well. So many people are making it. But it may seem like to you and I, the people that, I'm not killing it from an income standpoint, but it seems like there are people that are out there killing it. I grew up in a relatively middle class, upper middle class type deal, and you guys probably see a lot of people making it, but you may not feel like you're making it right now, guys. Just recognize that there's infinite opportunity out there, and there's infinite resources in the form of money, and your other resource is time. So you need to shorten these time frames. You need to be working harder. You need to be shortening your sales cycles. You need to perhaps wake up earlier and work later into the night in order to achieve what you want to do, so that you can take that 2-year promotion time period and then shorten it into 6 to 9 months, whatever it may take for you. The next point I had for you guys is that you need to be accountable for your actions each day. I know I was talking about losing each day and losing right now because we're playing the long game, but in reality, you need to win every day, and that looks like being accountable for your actions. If you're trying to promote from an SDR to an AE, if you're trying to find your dream sales job, if you're simply trying to hit quota as an account executive, you need to be accountable for your actions each day. You need to find an excuse to win, and you need to realize that the outcomes that happens, it's binary. Either you make a decision to do what you got to do to hit, or you make a decision not to, and it's a conscious decision for you to decide. So you need to win each and every day. And by winning days and stringing weeks of wins in a row, that's how you then start to set up these larger victories in the form of promotions, in the form of meeting people, building your network, and establishing those connections that really will take you to the next level. Next, guys, playing the long game looks like not caring about winning now and realizing that the experiences that you add to your repertoire right now and your mindset and your viewpoint, how you shape that now will shape how you can win later in life, guys. And many of you are in your young 20s, mid to late 20s like me, and working from home can be weird. It almost seems like, I was talking to a friend of mine who's pretty driven and successful as well, or wants to be, and he's like, when is that ever gonna end? And I don't know about you guys, but I mean, working from home, it's a weird thing. It's limited human interaction, and it may seem like what we're doing now, there's no end in sight. It's not leading to anything outcome. So really keep in mind, what are your bigger goals and why are we working the way we are working? Are we trying to achieve financial independence? Are we trying to be the CEO one day? Are we trying to make an impact on people's lives? Are we trying to build that dream life for us so that we can have that family, provide for them, take them on vacations, put our kids to the schools we want, live in the zip code we want to live in, be able to pick and choose how we spend our time, guys? You're going to get to a point in life where you have a lot less motivation than you do right now. And the way you spend your time right now is going to directly shape how you can spend your time later in life. So that's why I adopt the mindset, and a lot of people call me pretty extreme. They label me obsessive or a work addict, or hey, you need to enjoy the fruits of your labor. Hey, you need to take some time off, guys. Those are all labels, and I don't subscribe to that way of thinking, because how I act now is going to shape how I can live later in life. And I'm willing to sacrifice a lot now so that I can build my dream life later. And as a 25-year-old guy, at least I have the opportunity and the ability to pick and choose how I spend my time right now. So the final point, guys, is playing the long game looks like saving your money now. So in order to truly build wealth, and I by no means have wealth, but you have money you're making, you have an income, how can you accelerate that wealth journey? You need more capital so that you can invest in real estate one day, so that you can start a company, so that you can have more options with how you spend your time and who you surround your time with. But guys, you have an income, and a lot of people spend that money on bad discretionary purchases. They spend their money on depreciating assets, cars, houses. They spend their money on general experiences on the weekends, and I'm someone who's naturally pretty frugal, but I mean, I like to have some fun on the weekends. But you need to be putting your money into an investments to creating additional flows of income. You need to be getting your money working for you. I only have so much money coming in, and let's say you're making 40 grand a year, let's say you're making 80 grand a year, maybe you're making 250 grand a year. I'm not making that much money, but that's still not wealth. That's still not gonna give us the freedom and the flexibility to do what we want when we want. So the best way to put yourself in that position and have that flexibility later in life is your income. You need to be directly investing it all back in the stock market, perhaps real estate with a rental income, perhaps starting a business of your own, you need to be building your own assets, building your own infrastructure, rather than buying and wasting your money on dumb things. And that's why I've started this YouTube channel, because this channel is going to shape my long-term strategy and give me the freedom that I want later in life. But it's a grind, guys. It's not easy. If it's easy, everyone would do it. Everyone wants to be wealthy. Everyone wants to have a lot of money. Everyone wants to retire early. Everyone wants to go on trips and vacations. Everyone wants to have that great life, that great spouse, partner, husband, or wife. Everyone wants to have those beautiful kids, send them to a great school, and have them come up and be great people in society. Everyone wants to impact other people's lives, guys, but not everyone is actually doing that. So ask yourself where you're at today, and to tie this back to the beginning, every salesperson needs to know this. You need to be playing the long game. You need to get into your company, master what you're doing, save your money. Don't worry about winning right now. If Sally Sue is outperforming you, don't worry about that, guys. Focus on your actions, get really good at what you're doing, master your skill, and just focus on building those relationships. Just focus on understanding who you are, what you want. And then later in life, those next 10 years, that's when you'll start maximizing your income potential, guys. Play the long game. You don't need to be winning right now. I'm not winning right now. I'm making daily videos. This is day 74 in a row. Many of you try making one video a week and see if you can keep up with that schedule, guys. Try making 100 cold calls a day. Try to go out and do an endurance event. I just ran 18 miles yesterday because I wanted to meet a new side of me. I want to push myself to a point of uncomfortableness so that I can learn more about myself and continue to evolve as a person. And each and every day you have the opportunity to do that, guys. So thanks so much for watching this video. Play the long game. I'm playing the long game. If you're still with me, really appreciate it if you could smash that like button. All you gotta do is tap the little thumbs up button, subscribe to the channel, drop me a note in the comments below. Let me know what you're thinking, whether you agree, disagree, and of course, connect with me on LinkedIn. I always love to hear from you guys, and let's join networks. Let's see if we can help each other. Have a good weekend, guys. Bye.